Jer-dog here, jer-dogcomedy.com, thebarcomic.com, the bar comic on YouTube, which is probably where you're watching this video right now. If so, hit the subscribe button. I just put up all kinds of random videos about the experiences I have traveling to nightclubs, taverns, and neighborhood bars all over the country, doing dick jokes for alcoholics. But I think it's so much more than that. It is a fucking lifestyle, and it is so fun, and I'm just so happy and grateful to be able to do this and make a living and provide for my family. It's a very freeing feeling, very liberating to know that you've made it. You know, I can go anywhere from here. The sky's the limit. And that's how it could be for anybody, really. A lot of comedians out there struggle, but I think that they're pursuing the wrong dreams. Someone even said this to me this weekend. They go, I hope you make it. You were so funny. You were so good. You were hilarious. And I always like those kind of compliments. I really appreciate it. I'm very grateful for those and thankful. But it's always like a weird, I'm always left with like kind of like a gross, like almost borderline insulted feeling when someone says to me, oh, I hope you make it. You hope I make it? Like, what am I now? A fucking failure? You know, I'm doing exactly what I want to do. I love traveling around the country, doing stand-up comedy in nightclubs, taverns, neighborhood bars. That's always what I've wanted to do. That was the original goal, be a live performer. So I go, dude, I've already made it. What are you talking about? He's like, well, I mean, I hope you get on TV someday. You deserve that. What if I don't want to be on TV? I mean, I'm not saying that the TV show showed up and they're like, hey, would you like to be a part of this? I fucking, yeah, I would do it because I like new and different experiences. But it's not something I'm going to pursue. You know, my goal as a kid was never to get on TV. I think some things might be fun. Some television stuff might be fun. But my dream, what drives me week in and week out, is to be able to get on stage in a live situation in front of a real audience where you have to get it right the first fucking time. You don't get multiple takes. You don't get to look good because somebody edited it that way to make you look good. You have to fucking get it right. And there's a lot of pressure that comes with that. When you put yourself in a situation like that, for me anyway, I rise to the occasion. I work best under pressure. So I like the pressure of a live situation, a live audience that's paid and they are expecting to be entertained. And you have a professional obligation to do that. That to me is a lot of fucking fun. I'm not saying, I'm not knocking television, I'm not knocking movies. I'm just saying that is not the goal for me. I think a lot of comedians, that is the goal. I just want to be on TV someday. I just want to be a big star. I just want to be famous. I just want to be rich. What the fuck does that even mean? What does that even mean? Are those really your dream? My dream is to be on TV. It's not that fucking hard. Why on TV? A TV is I saw a commercial with Mark Wahlberg over the weekend. TV is no longer that thing on the wall. TV now is your phone, your computer, your iPad, all these different mechanisms where somebody can broadcast into it some content that you get to watch and listen to and be entertained by, learn from. Right now, I'm on fucking TV as far as I'm concerned, and I've got a broadcasting station in my hand. I've made it, motherfucker. I get to do this for a living. It is so fun. So what else would I want in life? You know, maybe a little bit more money would be nice, but there's different ways to make money. That's easy. I'm the least concerned about money. My biggest goal when I get on stage every night is to make sure that the audience gets their money's worth. You know, I try to create and deliver as much value as possible, whether I'm getting paid for it or not. Because I'm following my path, I'm following my passion, I'm following my heart. I'm fully 100% engaged. And when I'm not, I feel the effects of that. I feel like shit. When I go in there and I half-ass something because my heart's not into it, I feel like shit afterwards. I feel guilty afterwards. I've made it, as far as I'm concerned, I've made it every time I get on stage and I put in 100% effort, full engagement, you know, in the moment. Live, baby, live in front of an audience that is unrelenting, is very expectant, discerning, very critical and fickle. You got to keep them won over. I did a 90-minute set. I do 90-minute sets. That's an hour and a half. That's an episode of Saturday Night Live without commercials. Without commercials. You need to chase your own dreams, not somebody else's. Get out of the idea that, you know, in order to be successful, that means you have to be rich. That means you have to be famous. That means you have to be high profile. It means you have to achieve some status. maybe making it and living up to your dreams and following your dreams could just be that you delivered positive value to people that day. Whatever that means for you. If you just help one person, if you just make one person laugh every day, that could be making it, if that's your goal. You know, whatever it is. I mean, it isn't just about comedy. If you're you know, whatever. If you're a veterinarian, you know, maybe, well, you have to be a famous veterinarian. Why do you have to be a famous comedian? And of course, I would like as many people as possible to know my name, because you get bigger and better and more enthusiastic audiences at the show, which makes it easier for me to deliver those results I was talking about, and putting out positive vibes in the community through laughter. I do think that's very important. Fame is very valuable. Celebrity is very valuable, but that can all be manufactured. And a lot of times it is. You know, if someone's talented enough, they got like a manager, plucks them out of wherever they're at and applies some of the principles and foundations of gathering a tribe, which is what we're doing right now. They gather their tribe, they gather their fan base, and then that entertainer becomes a recognizable name. Sells out arenas and concert halls everywhere. There's value in that for sure. But then the value is that. The end goal is that, like that's the end goal. I wouldn't want to be on TV, not to be on TV as the final goal, but to be on TV as maybe a form of advertising my name out to the general public, so that way I can get bigger and better and crazier and more enthusiastic audiences live. But as long as I'm performing live week in and week out, 100 nights a year at nightclubs, taverns, and neighborhood bars, I've made it, motherfuckers. I've made it. This is jer-dog from jer-dogcomedy.com, thebarcomic.com. Hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.